Hi guys, welcome back to Simraid YT, and today we'll be having a look at the champion Tomb Lord. He's from the Knights Reverence. He's a support champion. And we'll jump into a battle, and then we'll come back and have a look at his stats. Okay, we'll go into the Faction Wars, so I find that's a good place he can be used. The Knights Reverence Crypt. We'll go down here. We'll jump in. Now we have Mother Cybele in the team, Hegemon, Gaius, Nama, and Tomb Lord. So, you know, it is an all-legendary team. Okay, about Tomb Lord. Now, he can be used in the Fire Knight's Castle, Demon Lord, Dragon's Lair, Arena Defense, Arena Offense, Faction Wars, Ice Golem Peak, Minotaur's Labyrinth, Force Keep, Spirit Keep, Void Keep, your Hydra, and your Iron Twin Fortress. They're the areas in the game. So, you know, he's a pretty versatile champion to have in your team. Not so much you want to use him in your Magic Keep, Force Keep, Campaign, or Spider's Dens. He's not really suited for those areas in the game. Okay, as with his skills, he has a Crippling Blow. Now, it attacks one enemy 3 times. Then places 30% decreased speed on that champion, debuff on the target for 2 turns if it's a critical hit. So, you know, you want to build him with your 100% crit rate on him so you can get that critical hit off for those advantages of that skill. As well, he has Death Burst, I think that's what they call it. Attacks one enemy, 70% chance of placing 2 poisons at 5%. Poison debuffs on your enemies for 2 turns. If it's a critical hit, it has a 70% chance in placing 4 poisons. So this is what I'm saying, you know, you want that crit rate. Try to get your crit rate to 100% so these skills have got the possibility of working. And then that's a 2-turn skill as well for him on those 2 turns. His damage is based on attack. Then his other skill he has is Bright. It decreases the turn meter of all enemies with less than 50% HP. Now that's 100% guaranteed. So if your enemy's got 50% or less in HP, it's guaranteed to work. It has an 80% chance of placing increased attack buff on decreased attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Also, 80% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense buff on all enemies for 2 turns. Now that'll get an extra turn if an enemy's turn meter is decreased as well by that skill. So it's very important. Get your crit rate to 100% with this champion to give those extra benefits for those skills. You know, he does have as well Aurora in the Doom Tower. You know, he'll give that extra 70% accuracy. I mean 70 accuracy, not 70% accuracy as well. So we'll have a look at his skills here now. We jump in, recently used. Okay, how we got him set up? I've got him set up in crit rate, cruel, and speed. As I was saying, you want that 100% crit rate. And then, you know, your cruel because he's attacked, you know, to give him on the benefit on the attack, on your skills to give the extra, and the speed, so you can take those turns. Now, the faster you have this champion, the better in your team. As you can see here, tool stats, I've got him at 39,000 HP, 3,100 attack, 1,887 defense, you know, so you can do with a little bit more defense, 212 speed, crit rate 97, but you really want to try to get that at 100% so then it's guaranteed your skills are going to work. I've gone for crit damage to 217, resist to 224, and put a lot of accuracy on him so he gets those skills out there. The 377 accuracy. As I said, we've already looked into his skills. Now I do have him fully booked, so he is a legendary champion. You have to remember that as well, so you need those legendary books. He requires 12 legendary books, so it is a few, but you know, as I said, he's a champion you can use in a lot of areas in the game. So, you know, he's worth having, worth putting those books into him. As for his masteries, I've gone in defense and support role. So we'll have a look here first at defense. It's gone crit rate of +5, crit damage of +10%. We've got increased damage inflicted by 5% when attacking with full HP. Increased damage inflicted to targets with less than 40% HP by 8%. We've got increased damage inflicted by 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP. We're going to increase the damage inflicted by this champion's default skill by 2% each time it is used during the battle. That's across each round and battle up to 10%. That's the methodical. We're going the kill streak. Increases damage inflicted by 6% in the arena and 3% in all other locations for each enemy killed by this champion. As I said, you can use him in the arena, in your defense and offense. Just got to build him with a lot of speed so he gets his turns. And then we're going the Giant Slayer. Has a 30% chance of inflicting bonus damage when attacking. Bonus damage is equal to 7.5% of the target championship max HP, or 3% of the target's max HP when attacking bosses. And then the support tree, we're going to accuracy, additional 10. We're going to increase the accuracy by 20 when this champion has no skills and cooldown. Increase accuracy by 4% for each enemy alive. Stacks up to 16. Has a 30% chance of increasing the turn meter by 10% when debuff cast by this champion is removed or expired. Increases the base stat set bonuses of all artifact sets that increase base stats by 15%. And then we've got decreases the target's turn meter when this champion hits them with the default skill for the first time. And last of all, we're going to the Master Hexer. Has a 30% chance to extend the duration of any debuff cast by this champion by 1 turn. It will not extend stun, sleep, freeze, provoke, fear, true fear, bomb, or petrification debuffs. Yeah, so that was our Tomb Lord. And as you can see, he's a pretty versatile champion to use. So if you do get him, he's a Knights Reverence champion, support champion, and you can use him in quite a few areas through the game. Okay guys, thank you, and we'll see you on the next video.